So in this video, I want to talk about the importance of timeframes and how you can effectively use them to help your trading performance. When you're selecting a time frame, it's important because it sets the standard of how you expect your trade to go. One of the main things that I think about when I'm trading and thinking about different time frames is just the dominance of that support and resistance. So this just means that on a higher time frame, for example, like a 4 hour or a 1 day time frame, those support and resistance levels are going to be much stronger than that those on a maybe 15-minute or 5 minute time frame. So make sure that you properly weigh the support and resistance of higher time frames against the lower time frames. Another idea, when you're building your kind of trade idea or trade plan, you can increase your profitability if you use confluence with higher time frames. So you may take the trade on a 1 minute time frame, but if your 1 hour or even 15-minute time frame is in support of your 1 minute trade idea, then you can increase the likelihood that that is a successful or profitable trade. Another thing to keep in mind is that the time frame that you enter your trade on kind of sets the standard for how long you want to be in the trade. So anything less than a 15-minute time frame, you shouldn't be in that trade for more than an hour or two. So if you take it and looking at this chart here, if you're taking a trade on a 2 minute time frame, then you're really only looking to be in that trade for 8 to 15, 16 minutes. So a kind of rule of thumb that I use based off the time frame, whether it's a 2 minute or 1 day, you want at least 4 candles in that trade. So if that's a 1 hour, you want to be in it for at least 4 hours. So when you're using your short-term time frames, anything under 30 minutes, we're primarily using these for intraday trading or day trading and scalping. So these are very short positions and you're not holding these overnight, mostly a few minutes, even seconds. Anything greater than a 30-minute or 4 hour, you can think of this as swing or position trading. And these could be for a couple of hours or even days or weeks. This is a little bit less intensive than your day trading or scalping because you have a lot more time. And another thing to keep in mind with your trades, it's not like you can only buy once. You can find multiple entries for this one trade. So some people may find swing trading a little bit easier to do than scalping because you have more time and you don't have to make decisions as fast or as often. And anything over a 4 hour time frame, I think that's most helpful for investing and just kind of deciding those long-term moves. So I really wouldn't use a 4 hour for trading, but more so, well, 4 hour or anything past 4 hour, like a 12 hour or daily or weekly. Those are charts that you use for when you're long-term investing for days, weeks, months, or even years. So you don't really have to check it after you decide what's the good point to get in at. You don't have to check it as often as compared to a shorter time frame, your swing trades or day trades. And then it's a lot less stressful and it's much easier to manage. So this is for your investors, not so much your traders, but you can use your 4 hour to build confluence for your trade ideas on the lower time frames. So in conclusion, you should use the right time frame based off what your goal or expectation is. So you're not taking a trade on the 2 minute and expecting to hold that trade for the next 2 to 4 days. You have to set the right expectations so you know how much you can risk. And no matter if you're day trading or investing long-term, you have to have a long-term mindset no matter what. So with your day trades, you could have 5 or 6 losing trades, but as long as your trading plan permits it and it's within your risk management strategy, then you're still trading correctly. So those are the things that you need to keep in mind at all times. And then just knowing how and when to use the right timeframes can really change your entire trading trajectory.